That was like the most unexpected thing that has ever happened to me, and I feel so emotional right now, I can't even explain to you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Herrera here. I hope that you're all well. It is time for G-Dragon's mini marathon. To find out what I am actually including, please have a look at the description below. A massive, massive thank you to the angels of the VIP world that are subbing this stuff, because I wouldn't dare react to any G-Dragon stuff if it didn't have subtitles. He has stories to tell, life experience, and I need to understand what he has to say. To name a few of what I am including in this would be Superstar, Only Look at Me, and his most recent cover, Can't Help But Falling in Love. And I am so excited to hopefully understand him as an artist a little bit more, the things that go on in his mind a little bit more, and to hear what you have to say about him as well. So please do continue to talk to me throughout this video. And I'm starting here with a live performance, because you keep telling me that lives are better than the original tracks, so I'm gonna believe what you have to say. Oh. Oh. I can't help but feel worried about him. He gives off those vibes, and I don't know him enough, and I don't really know enough about him to be able to say whether that's really him or whether that is his stage persona. But the things that he talks about and the lyrics that he writes, I am concerned. And when you look at him and the life that he lives and how famous he is, he must be surrounded by yes people, and that's dangerous, right? And to have been working in this industry from such a young age, to have that hunger and that fire, and then to make it, it's really tough to stay grounded, to kind of know what the right path is. And I really hope that he is surrounded by people that ensure that he is on the right path. And my only point of reference to this is Post Malone. And there have been moments through that boy's career where I have been like, he's going to die. He's going to drink himself, smoke himself, take drugs, and he's going to kill himself. I just kept waiting to hear that news. Until now, I'd say. I feel like he's in a better place, in a different place. But I feel very similar about G-Dragon at times. His struggles. And he's so open about it as well. But again, I am not being judgmental, because this could all be art, couldn't it? I will say, the minute you put the word mum into lyrics, it suddenly becomes a whole other level of personal. I mean, is it a cry for help? I just don't know. It's just so difficult to like not get sucked into stuff like that and not take everything to be so damn serious. But to me, I really feel like if he's gonna write something down, if he's gonna compose something, like it's real, you know, like, or am I really wrong? I'm hearing that bitterness in his voice. It's just an absolute world away from those younger songs where he sounded a lot more energetic, a little bit more positive, fiery. Like this song is. And I always find that with rappers anyway, like their songs are so much more real than singers. They can tackle a lot of different issues and be really like brutally honest about issues in their lives. Maybe that's why I like rappers so much. It's the storytelling aspect of it. It's just so creative, so different. And yeah, I feel like you really learn a lot more about the person. Interesting that they're showing a door, yet he chooses to not go through it. Just so much, like, to think about lyrically, visually, his body language throughout that, the fact that we couldn't see his face. Like, he wants to be honest. I think I've said this before about him. Like, he is honest to the point that, like, the other person might even feel really uncomfortable. But he's almost lacking in confidence. Like, he can't really look you in the eye when he does it. I don't know, like, how to feel about that. Like, how do you feel about a person that does that? It's really brave to be that honest, but is it cowardly to not look the person in the face? He is honestly so himself, isn't he? Like some artists are really good at seeing themselves in the third person, and they're like, I know what I can do, I know what the audience likes to see, and this is the character that I'm going to create. The thing with G Dragon is he doesn't know how to be anybody but himself. He's so true to himself, it's crazy. Like, he probably doesn't even care if you don't like him and if you don't like his music. That's how true he is to himself. He will do whatever the hell he wants to do and how he wants to do it. And those are the kind of people that he probably likes too. The people that will like him regardless of the direction that he's moving in. I'm not saying that like good or bad decisions, but that will support him through his growth, understanding that he came into an industry at a very young age and that of course he's going to change. His style is going to change, his voice, his music, everything will change. And there will be smooth patches and rough patches. And for those that stay with him from the beginning to the end are probably the kind of people that he befriends in real life too. That's kind of like what I get from his solo fandom.
I'm just living like I used to. 어린 시절장 내 힘만 TV 속에 그들처럼 지금 살고 있는데도
Oh, this is heart-wrenching.
I'm with somebody. Hey, I ain't got nobody.
I think most people that reach the heights that he has reached will probably live with a certain amount of regret that they missed out on a huge part of their childhood, of their innocence. It's really sad, isn't it?
I miss somebody.
He's such a complicated person. But the thing is, in my opinion, those that are this complex are the ones that make it this big, honestly. So many examples of that.
I miss somebody. I ain't got nobody. I miss somebody. Ain't got anybody.
So he's flexing like all of this stuff that he's got, all of this success that he has reached, but he's also the first one to point out that he actually, despite all of that, hasn't got anything. The stuff that really means something in life. That's like realism to another degree, isn't it? It is depressing. Again, I am not taking everything that I see or read as gospel, but sometimes people are like, why didn't they cry for help? Why didn't they ask? And then you hear and you listen to stuff like that. Is that not just like the biggest cry for help ever? It honestly makes me so sad. Because even taking like his success and everything out of that, there are so many people that feel like that, right? I'm sure somebody watching this video can relate to that. I can relate to that. Like to the outside world, to people around you, you seem really happy and healthy, but nobody really knows what goes on inside your mind. Why are we so complex? 2013?
Hands up, get tight. 너를 시작한다 내가 술래다. Go, 숨은 머리카락 보일래. 나나 번님 땡마들이 새 보일래. 그래 왜가 spoiler. I'm so fly, 무서워 killer. 여자들의 가슴 훅 치는 거.
Oh my god.
Bang, bang, bang. 나를 발로 돈을 벌어. 내 노래 한 번에는 회사에서 손을 털어. The day begin and I talk to the top. 너는 start to the top. 절대 모른 내가 fame. This is my quartet. 입에서 예쁘다 도는 부메랑. Hands up, get tight. 너를 시작한다 내가 술래다.
This is not everybody's cup of tea, is it? Like, I think you can't pretend to like this stuff. This is just so specific. This is so specifically G-Dragon, isn't it?
시간이 돈이라면 난 상당히 빙고 1년 3년 5일 홍길동 신고 내 폰은 계속 울어대가 나의 마냥 내 폰은 계속 지저대 Bow wow wow 예뻐요 예쁘게 자쁘게 허세 got 아주 뻔뻔해 I'm so fresh so clean 세탁소
Dude, I love this man.
flow so sick 중원 다시 연행해 This is my quartet 입에서 예쁘다 도는 봄에나 Hands up up get tight 너를 시작한다 내가 술래다 Let's go 머리 어깨 뭐라 봐 swag my 하나 둘셋넷 난 MC 막는 팩 머리 어깨 뭐라 봐 swag
Gosh.
my 하나 둘셋넷 이건 복음 amen
Ugh. These visuals, look at the amount of thought and
Give me some more, alright, y'all. This is my quartet.
oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in any music video. That is crazy. That was like a shut up and listen moment, was it not?
이건 복음 amen. You want some? You want some? No, it's not enough.
God.
Give me some more, alright, y'all. This is my quartet.
Oh, there's just so much anger in his voice, so much hate, so much loathing.
Hands up, get tight. 너를 시작한다 내가 술래다. This is my quartet. 입에서 예쁘다 도는 봄에나. Hands up, get tight. 너를 시작한다 내가 술래다.
It's him under it, isn't it?
This is my quartet. 입에서 예쁘다 도는 봄에나. Hands up, get tight. 노래 시작한다 노래 끝났다.
I honestly don't know what to say to you about that. Only G-Dragon could have a song like that. That could have only come out of his mind. That's all that can be said. That is his mind. That is so clever, and I bet that the more that I watch that, the more clues, imagery will just scream out at me. Like, that is a statement song, is it not? It literally is what the title says for him and in his career as well. In 2013, like, someone talked to me about the time frame of when this song came out. Like, is this one of his earlier solos? He definitely sounds down in this, and like he's lost that positivity, you know. Ooh, so much to take in.
What the 에이 나도 몰라 가슴으로 Run that smooth 뜨거 핫도그야 God, who let the dogs out? 지인은 bullshit, bitch, I'm real 태어나게 태어난 내 파전 개같이 순수국 내 자연산 수지 한정판 여의주 여의 봉급 발정난 When my dog say 개빠서 개집에 미가서 내 배거리 get that 거지 get dirty 얘들아 부르 예뻐 to the moon 소리 삼바 룸바 샤차 우라 샤바샤바 우리 처음 들어 When you put my money on me pay me like you own me
I feel like everybody wants to be this man. He is that person, right? He is the mold. And then everybody just comes along and either tries to recreate that or steal ideas or aspects of that and try and make it new. But like, this guy created the mold, didn't he? Oh, oh, I love his voice like that. So when he's less chewy and he raps like that, he sounds delicious. I love this. It kind of sounds like he's got a cold. No wonder this is a 19. The song kind of goes in the direction where I expect it to be as thumpy and noisy as Bang Bang Bang, but it never really goes there. It kind of like teases, and it's just so different. This is the thing that each of the members, when they step away from the group, they don't sound like the group at all, and I keep expecting it. I think I'm so used to that sound being carried forward either into subunits or into solos, and they just don't do it. This is why this is like a topsy-turvy group, because they really are 5 solo artists. They come together and create a completely different sound together. It's not the other way around. And I won't lie to you, I love rappers and I love rap music, but I wouldn't say that any of these, maybe Superstar to a certain extent, I wouldn't say that any of these are to my taste. Can I badmouth them? Not ever. Never. Impossible. Like, the level of art that this man displays is on a whole other level, and personal taste goes in the bin when he opens up his mouth, okay? Because nobody opens themselves up as much as he does. My only way of like describing it is, you know, when you get like a designer brand, they hint on stuff. It's very I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but they hint and they tease. They never give you the full, like, over the top package, okay? But when you then filter down and trickle down to the fakes of that brand, they get a bit garish and they get a bit over the top, and you can see how it starts to become cheap. The real product doesn't do that. It's classy, it's sophisticated, and it gives it to you in a really understated way where you're like, you're not really sure what's even happening, right? And then, like I said, you're trickling down to that garish and a kind of unfinished product. That is G Dragon, and that unfinished product is all the people that claim to not like him, claim to not be a fan, yet take all of his ideas and package it up and then deliver it to you as something brand new. And then you get all of those haters saying, well, our artist did it first. You know what I mean? It's very understated. He could have gone harder with all of the sounds and the samples that he's used in this, but he hasn't, because there's no need. He knows exactly how much of everything to put into it. Oh, yeah. I completely understand that a lot of that would not make sense. And yeah, this is definitely one of those moments where I kick myself for not understanding the language, because I think you get the full experience of G-Dragon if you understand Korean.
Not trying to make sense here.
So somebody suggested that I must listen to this. So this is not his song. This is his version of it.
달라 믿어줘 girl 여지껏 네가 만났던 그런 사람들과는 틀린 girl 너 하나만 바라보겠다 만내 진심은 girl 네가 내게 준 사랑 앞에 배신은 없어 girl 솔직히 말해 가끔은 흔들릴 때도 있어 하지만 걱정하지 마그 이상은 아닌 girl 긴 시간 만남에 혹은 사소한 다툼에 또는 새로운 설레임에 잠깐 궁금했을 뿐인 girl.
I really like the simplicity of a track like this. Like, the beat is so simple, there's no added effects, nothing. It's so bare and it's just his voice rapping. I like this. One rule for me, another for you.
다음에 난 그래야지 이제부턴 잘해야지 하면서 마지막 거짓말 좀 하지만 어쩔 수 없는데 널 자꾸 속이게 돼 나쁜 건 아는데 매번 맘 졸이게 돼 No girl 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 모든 게 내 잘못 틀어진 약속의 반복 너만은 몰랐으면 해 혼자 있는 게 싫어 쉬울 때널 찾아 미안해
So I don't know, like the behind the scenes story of this song. Like, is it his song? Did he compose it? But I do always get this feel from his stuff that he says a lot of stuff and he's really brave for saying it, but he almost doesn't have the guts to say it. He's not so direct. Like, he'll say stuff like when either the time is gone, the opportunity has been missed, or he'll like write you a letter, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, I get that sense from him. Like, he's gutsy, but he's not. So there's no live performances of this song? Damn right. This is the biggest red flag in a song I have ever heard. Run for your lives, ladies. He's honestly such a gutsy coward. He really is. I really like that song, and I'm gonna need to hear the original of it too. Thank you for recommending. I really love this guy. You know what I just said about him being a gutsy coward? Well, I take that back. This takes a lot of guts. The thing is, what are they going to do? They can't live without him, can they? Dude, the two of them together are absolute fire. It's like the sweetest voice and the like filthiest rap. Woo! Dude, they are so sexy. This is an unbelievable development in my life right now. Can they just not? I mean, Maid era G-Dragon is just something else, isn't he? He is disgusting. Nobody has stage presence like that. And the fact that he dances so good too. I mean, like, I know Taeyang's an amazing dancer, but the fact that G dances like that too. Oh, he's got moves. He is sexy. Which I love. True. You know, I'll be really honest with you, and excuse my language, but I feel like what he is doing right now is that he's just gone to the highest point of that stage on live television, and he's unzipped his trousers and taken a piss on everyone. That is what he has just done. And that is probably the most attractive thing that I have ever seen. Like, honestly, who has an attitude like that? But it's not a bad attitude. Like, it's not. Believe me, it's not a bad attitude. That's I don't know what that is. That's G-Dragon. Taeyang, I wish I'd meet a guy like you. This is a great performance. I really love the energy. I'm here. I told you. Dead. This is crazy. I'm sorry, I just need to take a moment to double check. Okay. Just checking the year. Don't make us jealous. Like, how dare they? Who gave them permission to go around doing stuff like that? Like, that was awesome. That's probably one of the best stage performances I've seen. Both of their stage presence is killer. And then you combine that together, and that was awesome. Once again, not sounding like Big Bang whatsoever, sounding like they're in their own individual solos. What a combination. That was fire. My heart dropped instantly.
Rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? I can't help falling in love with you.
Wow. VIPs, are you okay? Are you still alive right now? What the hell is happening? Oh.
Surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand to the end. Take my whole life too. For you, babe. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you.
Why, how? I don't quite understand. Somehow I feel really emotional. I don't really know why. But you know, like when you really love somebody, I'm giving you an example of how sucked in I get into things. When you really love somebody, and you constantly say, I wish they would make a comeback. I wish they would give us new stuff. And then they actually do. And it really hits home to you just how special that person is to you and just how special that talent is. And I kind of feel like this is really current. Like, this is, I think he dropped this yesterday. I can't quite believe that we have this and that I'm listening to this. And this is a great song. And Elvis is iconic. And this is an iconic cover, I kid you not. Wow. So the three distinct changes already coming in really like drunk, sort of romantic, and then going to that rock place, kind of recreating the original, and then the G Dragon sound. Ugh. He sounds so good.
You and I can help falling in love with you. Can take my whole
That bit.
take my hand, take my whole life, so for I can help falling in love with you. You and I can help falling in love with you. Hey, babe.
was like the most unexpected thing that has ever happened to me, and I feel so emotional right now. I can't even explain to you. I honestly don't know what to say. I feel grateful that that came just at the right time, that I could tag it onto the end of this reaction video and the end of this mini marathon. Um, that was beautiful. He sounds so healthy, and it just leaves you wanting more. Like 2 minutes and 30 seconds is not enough. There is just so much life experience and so many stories in that voice. He is such a special person. I feel like any marathon that I put together for him is going to be too short, but that felt really short, don't you think? I feel like I still have only just touched the surface with this artist. And they really, like, people like this don't come about. Like, I love a lot of different artists, a lot of different singers, and there will be a select few that will be at this level. And my person that is at this level is Michael Jackson, and he will forever be my first love. The reason why I got into performing, the guy that broke my damn heart, and G Dragon is that level. He really is. He is so special, and I would say that he is the one and only K-pop idol that I have heard so far that is at that level. Nobody else is at that level. He is so incredibly unique and special. And I honestly wish for him to live a long and healthy life, because he's not even given us like nearly enough of what we want. Give it to us right now. This is such a tease, isn't it? I really hope this means that he's working on stuff that he wants to share with us. What a spectacular human being. He's the full package, isn't he? He's not just the voice. He is the entire package. Please talk to me about all of those songs, music videos, performances, covers. Can't wait to hear what you have to say about him. I think if I'm going to pick, well, this clearly is my most favourite thing that I have heard. However, from what I have reacted to, I think that the Good Boy performance, that performance is stellar. That was so good. His energy and his delivery was on point as always. I really liked Superstar. I think it was raw. The song itself sounded good. I would listen to again without feeling over the top uncomfortable. It gave me a great insight into him, his mind, his personality, his thoughts, his feelings. It was a great package, that song. Thank you so much for recommending these songs. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. You're amazing. And thank you so much for joining me for that reaction. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.